Well, Radio Bahamas is celebrating its 84th anniversary all this week. Management and staff here at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, along with listeners nationwide, reflecting on the work of the national voice since 1936. Desmond Saunders takes a look at how Radio Bahamas has made a huge imprint on the social, national, and economic fabric of the Bahamas.
It's a journey that began May 26, 1936. In an era of battery-powered radios and limited frequencies, ZNS Radio Bahamas began its operations out of a small, snappy hat shop before moving to the telecommunications building on East Street, then on to its present location in Centerville. These early experiences run vividly through the mind of the present chairman of the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, Mike Smith, considered one of the many pioneers of broadcasting in the Bahamas.
What I am proud of most is how over the 84 years ZNS has stayed current. What I mean by that is when it was established in 1936, it was established to give out community announcements and hurricanes because that was really needed at the time. But what I am happy about is that ZNS stayed current all through the decades to the point where right now it has been voted having the best website in the country, and the radio stations are on numerous platforms, numerous social media platforms, which means that we are keeping up with the trends, staying current, and providing information as we are expected to do.
Today, Radio Bahamas 1540 AM has become digital, operating with 50,000 watts, covering the entire Bahamas. Improved technology and the advent of private radio in 1992 forced the corporation to become more creative, even more distinctive in its approach, never losing sight of its mandate to inform, educate, and entertain. General Manager of the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, Kalisa DeVoe Isaacs.
I'd like to say that it's a special moment for me to be here at this time and knowing the history of ZNS and working with this wonderful group of people. It's an opportunity now for us to do what we have to do at ZNS, and at the 84th anniversary, quite fittingly, last week, the 19th of May, the Northern Service, 8:10 a.m., also celebrated 47 years. So 47 and 84, what a milestone. Yeah. 2007 when I had the opportunity, and I'm still here, and there's still so much to do, you know, with the changes in technology, with, you know, all the new opportunities with social media. We still have so much to do. And then the youngsters, those ones who do not know about yesteryear or do not know about ZNS in the old days, television and radio. It's our job now to make sure that we can introduce them to this rich history of ZNS.
Director of Radio at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, Dion Morris, began his career as a summer student in the late 90s. He says he's happy to be a part of the company's present transformation. He recalls fond memories.
The high points really was the camaraderie, the ZNS social clubs, doing the socials, the plays, visiting. Those were some of the high points. The low points in radio, but colleagues passing. For the family islands especially, is really all they really have in terms of communication, more or less. So in terms when there's hurricanes coming, there's only one station people really trust for reliable information. It is ZNS, and in particular ZNS Radio. So from the announcers to the reporters, everyone trusts us. So we have not lost any ground. So I think what we do is we have gained more ground because I get reports from all over the world, people listening to ZNS Radio. Australia, Germany, Brazil, all over the globe. Persons are listening via ZNS Radio 1540.
Management hopes to preserve the rich legacy of Radio Bahamas through putting in place a proper archival system. 84th anniversary celebrations for Radio Bahamas will continue this week. Management is looking to stage grand celebrations once the restrictions of COVID-19 are lifted. For now, listeners can tune in to Radio Bahamas and listen to interviews of former employees, trivias, and compete for various prizes as a big give back. Management hoping radio's rich golden legacy could continue to touch the hearts of many around the world. Desmond Saunders, ZNS Network News.